Okay, I feel like this is like the third time that I tried to go live today, so I apologize if you got a bunch of notifications or something. And say hello, Kaylee's here today. I just felt like I really need to go live, but she is kind of needing attention right now, so she's just gonna come live with me. Say hi, Kaylee. Okay. So this is gonna be short and sweet, guys. I just really felt like guided to come give this message right now for whoever needs it, because I've been thinking a lot about my motivations for coming here and where I really want to go with the service work that I'm doing to the world, for myself, for my business. And I was kind of going back to originally what made me want to start. And that was because I was once a person who was lost and sad and looking for answers. And not all the answers that I found were right. And sometimes I was always giving my power away to other people because I wanted to find answers and I didn't really trust myself. And I still am on my own journey. You know, I'm still learning things. I'm still figuring out what's right. I'm still figuring out all the answers. I'm not going to pretend that I have them all because I don't. But I do know that I've made a lot of progress on myself and I've learned a lot of things. And if there's anything that I can do to help those people who are now looking for answers, because a lot more people are, I want to be there to help them. So that's why I'm here, to be of service. And one of the things that I've really noticed a lot lately is there's a lot of spreading fear going on. When I'm saying this, I'm not saying it in the same way that I see a lot of people, because I'm actually seeing a lot of people who are kind of like talking about spreading fear and then spreading fear about something else because they think that that's what attention is supposed to be brought to. And this isn't about a specific cause or a specific person or anything like that. You know, even if somebody's wrong, being wrong isn't the worst thing in the world. Sometimes we're all wrong. I've been wrong over and over again, and that's how I come to be right. I'm much more concerned with being right in the long run, just to be in alignment with truth rather than I am concerned with, I don't know, just being right, I guess. I want to know truth and I want to be in alignment with truth, and that's what I'm seeking in my life and my journey. So the more that I align with myself and my higher self in truth, the more I really am starting to observe that there's so much effort out there, and it's not even just like one person. It's just kind of the world being in a state of confusion. Everybody's looking for certainty and answers, and everybody wants to find truth. That sometimes we rush to some kind of conclusion that we need to find so that we can feel a little bit safer. Even in predictions about the future that are bad, sometimes we predict something that we want to happen because it's easier for us to kind of take into account what we think is coming so that we can avoid it, so we can feel safe in that knowing, because a lot of times the not knowing is scarier to us than anything else. So we'll take whatever answer we can get. And what I want to tell you guys is that we really do have choice, and we really do create our reality, both on an individual level and on a collective level. So whenever there's all this fear and all this panic going around and people are afraid and people are saying that like things are going to be taken away from us and like things are going bad, I want you to know that that's not something that we have to manifest. We have choice and we have power. And if there's anything that's going on that you're hearing or listening to that's making you feel disempowered, I would kind of recommend maybe putting it to the side, you know, and maybe considering it a different time, because we all have power. We have a lot of power, and we have the ability to make things okay, all right? So there's no reason to be afraid. There's no reason to freak out. There's no reason to think doom and gloom. There's no reason to think that the world is coming to an end, because it's not. Worlds have ended over and over again. We've been through storms before. We have the tools to get through whatever storms are coming. But if we keep focusing our energy on all this negative stuff, and I don't mean like be delusional or don't pay attention to what's going on in the world, that's different. You know, you look both ways before you cross the street, but you're not afraid of crossing the street. You're just being careful and taking precautions. Perfectly fine to take precautions. That's not what I mean. What I'm talking about here is being so focused on and convinced that the world is going to be bad or bad things are going to happen that we create that reality, because that's where we're creating from. Does that make sense? So I want to assure you whenever I say this, and I don't mean this in some kind of bullshit like la-di-da, like kumbaya kind of way. Sorry, I'm not getting like, her first word is going to be a swear word because I cannot control myself. But basically, that's not what I mean. What I mean is that the future can be created by us, and it can be so much better than it is right now, but we have to take back our power. And when we're in a state of doom and gloom, when we're in a state of fear, when we're in a state of doubt, then we're not creating that future. We're creating what we're already experiencing right now. So as hard as it is, because there's so much going on in the world that is valid and real, and I'm not pretending that it's not, we do have the power to create something different. And if anybody's looking for an answer today, I hope that you can at least come away with the answer that there's no future that's set in stone. We have choices and that we can make something better. And there's really no need to be afraid, okay? I'm being dead serious. All you can focus on now is the present moment, your own reality, your own healing. And then the more healed we are, the more that we come from that healed state, the more we'll be able to create better outcomes. Oh my gosh, she is seriously grabbing my hair. But I don't know. My cat wants my attention. She wants my attention. Say bye-bye, Kaylee. Say bye-bye, Kaylee. And I just wanted to say that really quickly because it's really important for us to remember that, especially as we move forward, because things are going to get crazier. And by crazier, I don't mean worse. I just mean more uncertain. And as we walk through these uncertain times, it's really important that we find the strength within ourselves and we find the answers within ourselves and the healing within ourselves so that as we move forward, we create a better reality and we can do it. Okay? There's no need to be afraid. We are going to be okay. We can thrive in spite of everything that's happening. But it takes us one at a time stepping into our power so that we can do that for other people. All right? So I love you very much. Be empowered today. We're ready for change, and this change can be better. It doesn't have to be worse. And there's a lot of reasons why we always go to the doom and gloom thing, and that has a lot to do with trauma, and we're going to talk about that a lot too, because it's not so simple as just being like, well, I'm never going to think negative again. I know that. However, start opening yourself up to the possibility that maybe things can be better. Okay? All right, so say bye-bye, Kaylee. We're going to say bye-bye. We love you very much, and I got to go do some stuff, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right? Have a good day. Bye-bye.